Hello beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back to my channel and thank you for clicking on today's video. So today's video is going to be unfiltered opinions on new makeup releases. Today we're going to talk about some stuff that's coming out in the makeup world, give you my first thoughts on it, and without any further ado, let's go and get into it. Alright guys, as always, all makeup on this channel is cruelty free, so the new products I'm talking about in today's video, and this is Odie with thumbs. And a thumb. And there's a miniature thumb inside this thumb. It is crazy, but isn't he cute? He's so cute. Anyways, Odie's gonna help me out today. We are going to go over some new makeup releases. If we disagree on something, as always, it's just makeup. It's not that serious, so we are okay if we disagree. Now let's get to the first thing. Are you gonna help, or are you just gonna sit here all grumpy? Are you gonna help? You gonna do some work with them thumbs? Okay. Alright, first up is from Jouer. And the shade range on this is fantastic, I have to say. But it is a concealer pen. Part of me is like, what is that? Concealers are always like liquids, right? But this looks like a stick foundation, but it's a concealer. Part of me thinks that's weird, and part of me thinks that's genius, because I want the most, it says high coverage concealer, and I'm thinking I want the most coverage to cover up my dark under eyes and my depression under eyes sometimes, because you know when you have a bad day and your under eyes like sink in more and they're really dark. Sometimes there's no concealer in the world that covers that, but I'm thinking if it's a thicker stick, it might be hard to blend out, but it might look like high coverage or cakey. So let's go to either like go cakey and be gross and thick underneath your eyes, or just be a great coverage. So I want to see some reviews of this. Just from the swatches, it looks pretty creamy. It's $22, which I'm not upset about because you know Shape Tape is like $27. So it's available now, and I really want it. Alright, next up is from Colourpop. Of course it is, Colourpop releases so much stuff. But this is basic, boring, very soft glam is what they said on Twitter, but I'm thinking more like romantic wedding season makeup. It is the Nude Mood Blush Crush collection. It has Super Shock shadows, or Super Shock highlighters, some lippy sticks, lip tint sticks, and 2 palettes. The more orangey based nude palette, I don't care about. The pinkier one though, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And the cardboard packaging people really love because it's just easy to store like that and it's not wasting plastic. It's $12. I personally want the palette, but I don't think I need another nude palette right now that has like pinky colors in it. Or maybe I do because it's only $12. But I really want one of the highlighters. They like the Super Shock highlighters. I've never tried that formula and they look really pretty. You can get the entire collection with all the lippy sticks, the highlighters, and both palettes for $38. That's really good. Like, I don't need it, but I need it at the same time. Alright, I got tagged in this a lot. And I saw it before I got tagged in, and then I kept getting tagged. I'm like, okay, I get it. I do kind of need it. And it is it's not even revealed yet. It's just kind of like a preview of what's coming out. It's the NYX, from the Netflix series, what's it called again? The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, Part 3. It's a spell book. It's going to be an eyeshadow palette. Oh my gosh. So I am a huge fan of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I cannot even tell you. Like, I used to get in trouble at home. Be like, why are you watching that again? That show is everything. And Salem is my spirit. Like, he's me in a cat form. But like, a little more sassy than me. He's like me on the inside. Because I think some sassy stuff. And I love Salem. He was awesome. And Sabrina was just so cool. Oh my gosh. And then she grew out of her aunt's house and she had roommates and stuff. Oh my gosh. I loved that show so much. And then when the theme would change every season and she would be like dancing on stairs in one season and she would just be like dancing around in like mysteriousness. I don't know. If you haven't seen Sabrina Teenage Witch, what are you doing here? Leave YouTube. Go watch it. But the Netflix has like a revamp. It's still Sabrina Spellman, but it's like completely different. The witches are evil and blah 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 blah. So different, but I still watched the first season and the Christmas special. I didn't watch season 2 yet because I honestly haven't had time. I've been watching a lot of serial killer documentaries. But I will be buying this palette if it's at a reasonable price. It says $35 for 30 eyeshadows and 3 pressed face powders, which seems pretty good. Like, it's available January 21st, and I might need this in my life. I'm hoping it'll be available in stores, not just on NYX.com, because I don't pay for shipping. But, I guess the point of this little section was, yes, I will be buying this palette most likely, and yes, I still praise Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Great show. Okay, so the other day on Dose of Colors' Instagram, they were like, truffle or stone? Of course. I said stone because stone is superior. I haven't actually worn truffle. But now they're coming out with these little Dose of Colors family kits. So you get a matte liquid lipstick, which I love their matte liquid lipstick formula. It's so comfortable. You get a lip pencil and a gloss, all in the shade Truffle or Stone. It's like a little trio set for... Ooh, and you get a Velvet Mousse lipstick, which is a new formula. So you get like a quad. You get 4 things in this little set for $38. And normally the liquid lipsticks are $18 each, so 4 for $38 is a great deal. Personally, I don't know about the mousse. It might be fun. But the gloss, I wouldn't wear. The matte liquid lipstick, obviously I'd wear. And the lip pencil is pretty good too. So if you like these things, get them. And I love Just the Colors, so... I kind of want the stone one and then maybe like give the gloss away. I kind of want to get stone because I'm going to need a backup of it eventually. I'm going through it a lot. Alright, next up is from BH Cosmetics, and this is like a little travel-y set. So this says, pack your bags. These are $16 each. It is a highlighter palette and 2 eyeshadow palettes. So it is trendy in Tokyo, illuminating in Ireland, and smitten in Switzerland. So these are really pretty, but I would not buy any of them. I don't need any of this in my life, but they are cute. And for $16 each, can't be mad at it. I kind of like the cool tone palette, like the eyeshadow palette, because it's cool tones with a green and a yellowy orangey shade in there, which is right up my alley. But, you know, I don't really need any of these. Let me know how you feel about BH Cosmetics formula. I feel like it's pretty good, but it's not like my favorite drugstore palettes, you know? Like, I feel my favorite drugstore palettes are 100% Colourpop. But please let me know your favorite drugstore palettes down below. I'd love to know. I think Makeup Revolution does a pretty good job too. I physically want to yawn. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is a new collection from KKW Beauty. It is Celestial Sky. Where? I don't know where. So, these have lip crayons that are $18 each. There's some classic matte blush palette for $38. And I physically could not be more bored with these blush palettes. There is a Sepia Sunset eyeshadow palette for $25. Probably not the worst pricing in the world. The top one is very cool tone and cute with a little pinky shade on it. I think that's very pretty. But this is... I keep saying with this one because I'm like, what do I add to the fact that this is just like the same colors we've seen her a million times. And a really expensive blush palette with minimal packaging. So, I don't know how I feel about this other than the fact that like... bored. That's the only feeling I have towards this. Although this picture of her in this promo picture is really cute. I don't know what's going on with Violet Voss. Like, I love Violet Voss shadows, right? I feel like they're great quality. And their color stories are, like, not the most unique in the world sometimes, but they are really pretty. So, Violet Voss has been putting out a lot of mini palettes and not putting out, like, any more, like, Holy Grail big palettes and stuff like that. So, these are 2 new eyeshadow palettes. They're $30 each with 10 shades, I believe. Oh, one of them, the Matte Vibes is $30 and the mini is $18. So the violet one's mini. Okay, well $18 and $30 these palettes. I don't know why one is more expensive than the other. I guess it's bigger. But these don't do anything for me. I feel like if I wanted like a violet-y palette, I'd probably get the Menagerie one. Or maybe the Huda Beauty like Amethyst Obsessions. But these don't do anything for me. I don't know what's going on with Violet Voss, because at one point I was like super excited about all their launches, and now I'm just not anymore. Maybe I'm changing, maybe they're changing, I don't know. Okay, the amount of times I got tagged in this post, I do not even know anymore. I try to like the comment when you guys tag me in something so you know I saw it, but I don't even think I got to all the tags in this one. So this is Hard Candy in collaboration... It's not in collaboration because you can't collaborate with her. It is a Hard Candy Marilyn Monroe collection. Firstly, I have feelings, right? Anything Marilyn Monroe related, I'm like in there. I'm like in there. Like Marilyn, support her 100%. But how? Okay, just like the MAC Aaliyah collection, right? You're just sticking her name on it. And she doesn't have any say about it. I don't like that. For the simple fact that maybe she wouldn't want to be associated with this. Especially Hard Candy. Like, Hard Candy. Like, I bought the Marilyn MAC lipstick that came out, like, ages ago when it first came out. Because Marilyn. But I will probably buy this collection, I'm not gonna lie, because it says Marilyn on it. But I don't know how I feel about it in general. Like, they slap Marilyn's name on everything, every little t-shirt you see everywhere, so like it's already out there, her name and stuff. At least some of these products in this hard candy line are like rose scented. She loves rose scents, so I'll probably buy it. But please, every makeup company, can we stop collaborating and putting people's names on stuff that have no say in the matter? Like Ulta Beauty did a Frida Kahlo collection a while back. I'm like, how do you know she would want this at all? So I don't understand why people put passed away celebrities' names on makeup cosmetic lines. It's different than having their face on a t-shirt, I feel like. Because maybe they wouldn't like these products. Maybe they wouldn't like the quality of these products. Maybe they wouldn't like this brand. So I don't know how I feel about that. Next up is a series of Fire, Water, Air, and Earth palettes from an indie brand. So this is Georgies Cosmetics. I've never heard of them before. I just gave them a follow because they're cruelty-free. But they have like a Fire, Water, Air, and Earth, like the 4-element kind of thing palettes. I must say these are beautiful. They look stunning. I would probably only be interested in the Earth one, but I don't think I need any more greens right now. But there's a yellow and the green palette too, so my butt is like, I need, but I know I don't need it. But these are actually 15 shadows with 3 different formulas for $23, which is really awesome. That's a good price and supporting an indie brand. So if you guys are interested in any of these, I would definitely suggest trying it. So this was in the Trend Mood box, the second version of the box. It sold out immediately. This is the Latte 2 palette by Dominique Cosmetics. Why do I need this so desperately and don't need it all at the same time? Firstly, I want to say that this promo photo, some of the DC logos are like crooked. They're not like straight. That's why I don't like letters pressed on things, because I can definitely tell when they're not evenly straight. At least if it's a shape, you can be a little different and you would notice it. But when letters are like this, it's really obvious and really bothersome. I love, like, there's a nice shade for setting the lid, there's a nice cool tone color, maybe puff it over the crease, there's a bunch of browns, and there's a pop of a yellowy gold, and a light shimmer for on the lid. What else could I ask for? Some of these colors, like the darker browns, do look a little bit warm for my personal taste, but like, I'm into this a lot. Like a lot. I think the second half of the palette really doesn't make sense with the whole latte theme, but at the same time, like, I don't care. It's cute. Next up is the, what do you call this? The Bite Beauty. Bite Beauty is coming back because they went away. They went to go like full vegan and like rebrand and stuff, and now they're back in Sephora's. So this is the first thing of 2020. It's their first ever complexion product. They usually just stick to like lippy things and stuff. This is a foundation, and Samantha Ravindal talked about this. She's been trying out forever, and I'm going to buy it tomorrow. I'll probably buy it tonight. I'm going to go to Sephora tonight and buy it. Even though I don't need more foundations in my life, I'm about to do a foundation declutter. I really want to try this. I typically do not buy foundations that I've seen reviews for, ever. Like, ever. If I'm going to review it myself, I don't want to see a review of it. But I did see her video, and I still want to review it. So I'm still going to try to be unbiased. She definitely sticks to more dewy, less coverage than I do. But I'm going to give this a shot. It says it's Changemaker Supercharged Micellar Foundation, which sounds like it has really good skincare ingredients. And I've been trying to get dewier skin lately, so this is something I'm definitely interested in. And I'm not going to get like the pressed powder or anything, or the primer. They say they should go together. But in my humble opinion, if you need a specific pressed powder and a specific primer to make a foundation work, it's not a good foundation. You should just be able to buy the product on its own without buying the whole collection. So I'm just going to buy the foundation, and I'm very hyped about it. Like, I cannot wait to go to the store later and get this. Anyways, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're going to buy any of these things from today's video, please let me know down below and like why you want it. So like for me, I want the foundation because everyone says it's great. I want to find out if it is, because sometimes I do not agree with people, especially people who have different like skin types than mine. Foundations are like either a hit or a miss for me. There's nothing really in between sometimes. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're not subscribed already, I'd love if you did that, you know, down below and stuff. I appreciate it. And I'll see you later. Bye.